So once this is up and running, the first thing I do is I launch the ATEM software, which will launch. I usually have it on this screen so that when the service is going, we can go down to the audio here and just see where the levels are, okay? But that's for a little bit later. So I keep it on switcher for now. And also, by default, it usually goes to, well, it's often on palette, okay? We need, for at least to find the key, you go to output, right there. And here's where the key should be. Now, the other thing I do right away is I launch Chrome, and that's where I usually go to pull up the Pullman worship, okay? Now, if we determine that, hey, it's not working, then I usually launch another tab, and I go to YouTube.
Can I pause you for a second, Lyle?
Yeah.
You said I determine it's not working. Is that when I go on my phone?
Yeah.
And check?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, or
If
here. If you
go
go here.
Yeah, if you go to the Pullman site
And if you go-
see it's black here.
Yeah, and if
not-
it says waiting for Pullman, and you know that it's running over here, because who's ever on the camera,
September 25th.
who's ever on the camera will start it. Okay. And if you realize, it's not running, something's going on. Yeah, September 25th. I'm not sure. We'll have to ask.
Well, that's something also we've been struggling with. The
to
dates have been
update.
kind of wonky.
Yeah. So if we see that, now I've opened a new tab, the other tab, and I go to this little icon here.
Create.
Yeah. And I go to live. Go live. Once I go live, this will launch Studio, and it will get it up and going. And right now, we know that there's nothing, nothing's coming through, because if we saw anything, we would see it coming through here. If it doesn't launch it right away, you can always go to edit, but this is where you see find the key, the streaming key. Okay, if you just click that, you see that here is the streaming key.
Yep.
And that's the same one that's up there.
Yep.
And so what I've been doing is just copying this key.
Yep.
If you just copy this key and then put it into here and just go, Control V, it's the same thing. And then, one thing I missed. I usually turn it off.
Turn what off?
So let me back up a couple of steps. If this is going and we're not getting any signal through, then we stop the stream, and that will allow this to be editable.
You start the stream over here.
Or here, either place.
This will stop it total.
This will stop it too. This or this,
Okay.
either place.
Click off.
But if you click on off here, then
And I can copy and paste.
otherwise you won't be able to edit this.
Okay.
When it's
Right.
when it's on air. Well, let's see if I can go on air. See how it is right now?
It's grayed out.
Yeah. So if you go off, now you can edit it, and then you can paste in your key,
All right, George got a question.
and then hit on air again.
Okay.
If you go on there, can we see it now, technically?
Yeah, you should be able to. I
Well,
don't.
it's black right there.
Yeah, let's see. Let's go on air. It'll take just a couple of seconds. It should launch it. Let's see. I don't have anything going right now.
There's no computer.
Yeah, there's no computer in here. I don't think I can get out.
Yeah, so it won't be a camera. It won't be anything to show.
Right.
It says excellent connection.
Yeah. It just by virtue of the fact that there is, it looks like it's going now.
Yep.
It should be. Let's see. Why can't I get any? Yeah, I just don't have the switcher set up. But
Is the power on this? On the?
yeah, it is.
Okay.
Okay, this is what it's showing right now.
Black.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a good sign. Without trying that right now, and for the sake of the video right now, Lyle, what would be the next step? Is that good? Then we're good to go?
Yeah. Then you know it's going. So then
Okay.
you can go back to your key. Your tab here, and it should be going. Well.
Yep.
it should be going here. Let's just refresh it. Sometime like this morning I had, yeah, okay.
There you go.
There we go. And so is black right now.
So
Yep.
that's what I'm
What
seeing.
George is showing too. Okay.
So it's broadcasting.
It is broadcasting.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know what I think is going on with the dates?